Okay, so guys, welcome back to the Pop My Cherry podcast. We have been fucking pissing ourselves here already, and it hasn't even started. I am honoured to have you in my seat. Give it up for no other than one of Belfast's finest, Rusty Hinges.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. How are you, my darling?
Do you know what? I'm great, thank you. No complaints. Obviously, this is the aftermath of Pride, so we'll let it be a couple of days. I'm sure there was a couple of sore heads.
Absolutely.
So tell me, how's everything good?
Oh, good. Just celebrated Pride. Had a fabulous weekend. And now I'm here with you in the lovely Fountain Street.
I know. Yes. Don't tell everybody the address.
They're going to stalk us.
They'll be camping out of here. No, they'll not. But tell me, have you ever done Prides in other countries or?
No, I always in Belfast.
Yeah.
I'm a busy girl, so always in Belfast. This is anywhere else? No.
No.
No,
Dublin,
Belfast,
no, or
Dublin, no.
See, I've never done.
Belfast.
No, I've never done.
I've always wanted to do it, but it's always like at the end of the week or the end of the month, and it's a busy time for girls. So,
it is, and then like we're the same. We're very much like girls in the go. Like we want to make sure, like Sean. Some people, there's two types of ways. Pride could either be booked and busy, gig to gig. Or some people just go, and I nearly envy them. They just have like a fucking riot, and then it's just like, so we don't get to really enjoy it the same way. No. Sure, we don't.
Not really.
No.
I enjoy the day after, the Monday after, because it's all over. Your feet are almost like there.
Yes.
No more pain.
I know. What size of feet are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a dainty 9.
Really?
A lady's 9, yes.
Stop it.
A little lady's 9.
Stop. Do you know some fucker on TikTok was slagging off my... He's
saw
not a fucker,
this.
he's a funny cunt, to be honest. But he was slagging off my feet. I was wearing, like boat shoes, but they make your feet look a wee bit bigger. And I'm only a wee size 8. And he was like, what fucking size of feet is Jerry Loves? And I was like, hold on a minute. But you know what they say, big feet? What is it?
Big feet.
Big feet, big
And then
socks.
Big socks.
Very big stuff.
And then tell me this. So you do, obviously, with Revolution to Cuba, you always do the quiz, the cabaret shows with Sunny and all the girls.
Our brunches, they're the last Sunday of every month. And Revolution to Cuba, they're fabulous, bottomless drag. What else could you want?
Yeah, and I think a lot of our listeners, I don't know, I say a majority of them, Sean, what do you think they'll be with the programme?
Oh, yeah.
Our
demographic is cool.
The girls and the gays and the theys. So I think, they'll definitely understand drag culture, wouldn't they?
But
we might have maybe a wee one that...
a few newbies.
A few newbies that maybe don't know. So, like, say, for instance, anybody that's maybe never been to, like, a drag show, like, what would they expect with, say, like, with your show?
They would expect a lot of drunkenness.
Yes.
a lot of fabulousness.
Yeah.
A lot of sun shimmer, Sally Hansen.
Yes.
A bit of glitter. But
I love Sally Hansen.
And we do, like, a bit of cabaret, comedy, stand-up, games, fun, get everybody involved. It's something where you can let loose for a couple of hours and just become somebody else and just forget about your troubles and watch a man in a wig.
I know, because, I remember, I think it was maybe Ed Stiletta, I can't remember who it was, but it was a drag show. I think it was maybe in the Balmoral, but it was the first ever one I had ever went to.
No way, okay.
But I got roasted. Like, it was like, I think called me, like, orange. It's like, is he wearing Elizabeth? Who's that wee gay boy in the audience wearing Elizabeth Arden? And I was mortified. My friends were like,
she's still here. She's still here.
I know, I bitched, but it was funny as fuck. But I just love the reads of it all. Like, these are shady bitches.
Absolutely. You have to be quick. You have to be, like, on your toes. And it's so funny because sometimes you get into a taxi and you're like, what do you do? And like, oh, I do stand up. And like, tell me a joke. And you're like, it doesn't really work like that. It just kind of comes naturally and you just put somebody down. And
yeah, I always say like a game of tennis. The ball has to kind of come at you.
Absolutely,
and you have to be able to fire it back. And
the balls have came at me many a times.
I like
many a ball.
Serena and Venus with such. And then but I find the whole, like, you see, like, the geish of it all, Sean, like the effort of drag, I don't think a lot of people realise.
Yeah, it's a lot of effort.
What would be so say, like, for instance, like, right, you've got the gigs coming up, what's the full, like, prep?
So it usually takes me about 2 hours to get ready.
Okay, that's quick.
Yeah, but then before that, you have to like plan your costumes, your music, make sure you've got everything washed, everything shaved. So that could add more hours on. And then maybe you run out of sun shimmer, you have to run up the Abbey Centre and go more time. But usually, I would say maybe about 3.5 hours in total.
Serious?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then you have rehearsals. So like if I'm doing stuff with the girls, we have to like meet up a day and plan and make sure everyone's free and do dance routines and practice. And practice makes perfect.
Oh my God. Have you ever seen Rusty?
Yeah,
perform? Yeah, you have. Actually, Sean, you love all the drag queens in Belfast. Yeah, you'd be big in for it. Sean's a fag hag, like, at this point. Which is a good thing, but I always say that's a compliment. Whenever I say that to some friends, they're a bit insulted by it, but I'm like, no, like, it's a good thing. You're an ally.
Yeah.
Fag hag's more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
But, so you have seen Rusty then?
Yeah. Couple of times now.
Yeah.
Supporting, like, some of, like, the Rue girls coming
Rue
over.
girls,
And
yes.
then, like, a few times out in, like, Maverick and stuff.
Yeah. I love Maverick. I
Yeah.
say Maverick would be my favourite.
Yeah,
but it's
it's
very
good
like
fun.
the gay Queen Victoria or the gay
Yeah,
Woolpack. Do you know what I mean?
absolutely,
It's
yeah.
very, you
It's the
walk
gay
into the
Queen Vic
bar,
of
everybody
Belfast.
looks to see. Yeah. It's nice, it's cozy, good comfy seat, good show. And the spotlight's always really good.
Absolutely, that's what we crave. That's
Yeah,
what we
we crave the spotlight.
We wanted the
I know.
spotlight. We've got a win machine.
Yeah.
You can live your full like Mariah Carey moment. It's
And then people can
absolutely-
get up on stage, can't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. You always get people during the interval,
Yeah.
and our DJ has this little button, and it's like, get off the fucking stage.
Yes.
And to be some wee woman from Turf Lodge, be like, wah! Pure rage.
I know you always do see people like get really fucked and then they're like they think they're maybe having their like drag fantasy moment. It's like, bitch, you're like fuck
Hen
off.
parties.
Yeah. Hen parties. So, hen parties are because you've worked with hens. I've
done
worked
a few
with hens.
hens.
Yeah.
I don't mind them.
Yeah.
I don't like them. No, they're good crack. As long as they're up for the fun. I've done hen parties before and they're sober. I've done 2 sober ones and they don't
Oh.
drink.
Oh,
And
gross.
you're just like, you feel sorry for the bride because like
Yeah.
this is your last night of freedom and it's like all these girls sitting around with like 0 Heinekens and a Diet
Oh
Coke. It's like,
no.
girl.
No. And what do you think of the whole like like the last night of freedom thing? I'm a bit like American. I think that it should really be
Oh,
a last night of
100%.
freedom.
Get a flight to Benidorm.
Yeah.
That's how you do your last night of freedom.
Yeah, and it's you should be taking it all like open.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Take
like
it all
you're
as you
getting
can.
married. That's for the rest of your life. Do you know what I mean?
You're going to be with that same cock for the rest of your life.
Oh,
Like, oh.
no. What's your thoughts on that, Sean?
See, no, I'm not.
You're more like
I'm more of on the fucking like timid side of it.
you're more Wuthering Heights kind
Yeah.
of.
Novels.
Yeah,
Old romantic.
Shakespeare. Yeah,
Yeah.
bless.
One cock around them all.
Yeah, aye. But no, but then I remember there was one time there was a hen. I think I've maybe told a story on here before, but I'll share it. The bride ended up like getting with a guy, and then the bridesmaid told the groom.
Oh,
I
my
think that's
goodness.
terrible.
What a bitch.
Like I'm a Thelma and Louise kind of guy. You know, if I'm your friend, me and you, and it's at the
Were you
end.
there when it came out?
Wait, when did it come out?
No, whenever she told her.
Oh wait, I thought you meant Thelma and Louise. I was like, fuck, bitch, I'm not that old. Fucker.
No, I mean like whenever she broke the news.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'd have loved to
So
have
I
been a
only
fly
heard
on
the whole
wall.
hullabaloo
I'd
of it all.
have loved to have been a fly on the wall.
Yeah,
during
I
that.
was working on Ibiza at the time, and then they were all coming and being like, "Oh my god, that's terrible!" And I was like, "Stop it,
See, that's so proper, isn't it?
scandalous!"
I
Like,
wonder did they get married? Did you find out?
I think
Get her on the pod.
I know. I'd love to know. I'd say likely. I would imagine.
But
That's what I'm
it
saying.
hangs
Like,
over
last
them like
night
a
of
dark
freedom.
cloud.
No, do you not think?
No, but then see, like,
Is that bad?
then it's like, I don't know. Does it racket? Like, are you
It
going?
well, but I think,
I
so we're,
think if that's what you're all about, then I think both
Yeah.
people need to be like
yeah.
very clear on like, this is what I'm going out
Yes.
and this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah, well, me and Rusty would be like more like saucy senoritas. Do you know, like
Absolutely.
we're in the
Yeah.
LGBT, and you know the way we move might not be the way that maybe the girl with the highlights or the balayage that lives in the Malone Road might move. Do you know what I mean?
Well, everybody gets fingered the same way. Do you know what I mean? We all got worn like a glove. Do you know what I mean? Can I say that?
yes, you can. Oh my god, no! Don't worry, no,
Offending the nation.
no, no. Trust me, worse has been said.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
that's
can't
okay.
you can't say anything worse than anything Julian Simmons said.
Julian Simmons was on one time.
I
my
can
god.
imagine he's got a lot to say.
He has a lot to say. He's a funny fucker too. Dirty bastard though.
Oh,
Would you think that though?
Oh,
Or,
what I've
Yeah.
heard, yes.
may I?
No, I. Stop. We'll not say no more. Per Julian, but he's a lady of the night as well. It's but I think though, you see, with the hens, I think with the whole like some people are open. So I think we're a bit more laid back and a bit more liberal. So I think if it was
Yeah.
me, I would let it fly, but also no. But with working with the hen parties, you were saying, what was it? You had done a hen party before. What
They were sober.
Right.
Sober. So not even like...
Really,
It was
right.
like 5:30 in the afternoon, Friday afternoon, and girls were coming in like, oh, I'm just in from work and all. I felt so sorry for the bride. Like, they should not be in your bridal party if they're going to be carrying on like that.
No.
Like,
No.
No.
Because that's the whole purpose of it. You're meant to go crazy.
Absolutely, yeah.
You're meant to go
Get the
crazy.
shots in.
But I used to do hen party appearances, but I would have done like... I've done one like in Carlingford. Carlingford, have you ever been down there?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's done loads. It's good crack. It's brilliant.
Why does everybody get...
Yeah, I got booked to do one in Cardiff.
Really?
But,
What did you get booked to do?
to do fucking music at it,
Oh,
right?
right, okay.
I thought it was like a bar,
Right?
right? And then
Oh,
when
no.
when it came to the day, I was like, oh shit, we actually haven't been given an address to this
Yeah.
place. And we were like, hi, which bar is it in Carlingford? And they were like, oh no, it's our Airbnb.
Yeah.
And they sent me the fucking, no way, Airbnb just gives you fucking coordinates. They sent me the coordinates. And I was like, right, fuck. And put it into the sat nav and drove down, and it brought us out to the sticks. It wasn't even Carlingford.
really?
It was like outside of Carlingford. And it was a fucking hen party, and it was like just like 12 girls and me and Matt. And it was just the one of them ones like you're backed into a corner.
Right.
Did you get out alive?
We just about got out of
Really?
there. But it was very intimidating because you're just playing in
Hands
front.
go hands get crazy.
I've done many of those, and I would just you get the address, you get the coordinates, and you go in, and it's the wrong house, and I'd be like, these two people. I swear to God, it's happened many a time. Like this random couple sitting in like middle of South Armagh, like hello,
And you the full gap.
literally, and you're like a full drag, like start the car, get out, go.
And the wife's going like, Dennis, what have you been doing?
Heavy Clemens.
Yes.
He loved it.
Dennis loved it.
Her Dennis.
Stop it. And have you ever had any like kind of crazy stories or any experiences?
Oh God, like where do you start?
Really?
Yes, I hosted the Pleasure Boys.
Fuck off!
Yeah,
Stop.
the first time that like
Stop.
yeah.
So with the whole
in the
Hollywood.
Devonish.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. Were you backstage?
Oh, after party and everything.
Yes!
Like, yeah. I don't know what I can say on here. But
Yes!
it was a lot
You
of
get
fun. It was
a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Yes. Stop.
But it wasn't all that stuff that was played out in theatre. That none of that happened. It was
Oh, really?
very, very like. It was very tasteful. It was like Magic Mike, do you know one of those
Yes.
sort of movies, and all choreographed.
Yeah.
But like the way they played it out, it was not like that at all.
Yeah, but what we call tasteful is not like we
Well.
like like Sticky Vicky. I'm like that's art, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Sticky Vicky?
No, I'm
oh,
dying to
my
see.
God. Well, she's dead now.
She's- oh, fuck.
You can visit her grave.
Larry Flower.
Ooh, Larry Flower. But
forgive us.
she's something else.
But
But,
the,
yeah.
the daughter does it, is that
Yes,
right?
the daughter, yeah.
So is it still going on?
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
family
I
biz.
love
I
that,
know.
keeping the legacy
I
alive.
saw her years ago, and her daughter like opened up for her, and then she
In
came
what
out,
way? Like,
and she did.
you mean, like-
she doesn't like take anything off. She
Does
does
she
like
come out, like-
contortion.
Oh,
you know,
open up
like
the show.
Yeah, yeah. Open up the show. She held her mouth legs. No, she comes out and does like is it contortion or like do the acrobats?
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
like, yeah, and
Right.
she was like balancing herself and doing twirls and handstands and stuff, and then her ma came out and just.
It's the star of the
Yeah,
show. Yeah.
oh my goodness.
And what all comes out?
A
Like
lot of
everything,
things.
really?
Yeah, there was like flags. The United Nations came out.
Oh my God.
There was, like, a string of like razor blades came out. She
Oh.
opened a bottle of Pepsi.
Oh.
She turned on a light bulb. Like a lot of things.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You forget that with these industries, like somebody has to come after
Yeah,
the
oh,
person. There has
100%.
to be a replacement, so there has to be, in theory, an apprentice scheme.
Yeah.
Oh, You know what I
mean?
Oh,
Like,
completely.
Where you doing your placement?
She takes after her ma.
Yeah.
Keep it in the family. But,
But
fair
then
play to her.
I've been to like a ping pong show. Have you ever been to Thailand?
No, but I would have loved.
Yeah, they're a bit like I think, but then I think this is maybe what makes it better is they're a bit anticlimactic, so they don't have the
Yeah.
what we're used to, like the bright lights and all that jazz.
Yeah.
It's a bit more dingy, but goldfish, a bird.
Oh my
and yeah, I've
goodness.
shared this on here before. A bird like landed on my finger,
Oh,
so I felt like
stop
Snow
it.
White. I was like, oh, look. Give it a wee pet. But it crazy, and
Yeah.
it literally does come out of the vagina. Like that's the craziest part.
Yeah.
But like you're not going to go down that road.
Well, who knows?
No. So is that what we can expect at a Rusty
Well,
Hinges
you never
show?
know. You never say never.
Never say never.
So then, where do you think? I think the big part of that Pleasure Boys thing was that
Yeah.
people said then that people got a bit out of hand and they started storming the stage.
Yes, at the
So-
end they invited up all the not the contestants. They invited up a couple of the girls and did like this group number, like finale thing. But then at the end, it just everyone stormed the stage. And at the end, I was singing like ABBA, and there was some girl getting bit with a dick. And but they were all doing it on their own accord.
Yeah,
and I was just like, oh.
Yeah. But we've talked about this before. On it. The thing that was wrong with that was people shouldn't have been filming it.
No.
Like,
I said to the guys, like, he's like, no, tell them to film everything, tag us Instagram. So
really?
I think they knew what they were doing. And fair play, like it worked.
Yeah.
Well, they got great marketing from it.
Yeah.
That's it. And it's like, it's, as you said, it was a professional show. It was done in taste, but it's not very finicky.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Finiky's just not ready for that shit.
Do you think?
Who knows?
But I think this is the thing that I think here we're ready for it, but it's just we don't own it.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
I just think it's kind of funny because where it was, like, could you imagine the following Saturday? This following Saturday, they must have had like a Holy Communion party in. Like, the week before, all these girls getting beat with big.
But even now, anything that happens in the Daphnes, it's like you say, it's like, where's the child's christening? And it's like up in the Daphnes, and it's like, ho, 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 ho. You know what I mean? It'll be forever known for that.
They're known as like the Pleasure Boys.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think there's a documentary about it coming out.
Yeah,
Is there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you taking the piss?
No, swear to God.
Serious?
They had a film crew because they were here before. They did something in the Banville in Banbridge, through the hotel.
Oh my God, yes.
And there was like, they had protesters and everything outside, like all the God
sake.
Squad out, and like,
Fuck's sake.
yeah.
Oh,
And there was a
don't.
film crew there, and then I think they've been back a few times. They were in Derry and they were back in Belfast, but now they can't take everything off. There's no full Monty anymore. They have to wear like a little nude slip.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
What?
So I might have ruined that for everybody.
Oh, stop
Fuck's
it.
sake, Rusty.
I know, sorry.
Oh, stop. Have you ever been, I was about to ask, I always get
haven't.
so pissed off. You've never been to like, sometimes I forget Sean's straight and I'm trying to really push. Sorry, Sean. This is sin. But no, I went to Las Vegas and there was a show called Thunder Down Under.
Yes.
Like, I love the names. Like, they're just so like exciting and thrilling. I'm like, oh, sign me up. And we had a friend, she was absolutely fucked, but she was wearing, like a Miss Glam number, which we love, very like low down, got the tit tape on, but and she went up for the meet and greet, which like whatever, and she's lying across, and like Rose and Titanic paint me like one of your French girls, like all these men sitting down like as if they're getting a rugby team photo, and she's lying across them like one of your French girls. But her tit popped out, and her tit was hanging out the whole time, and she didn't realize, and she thought she was like being really like being like,
Oh no way.
like, hey boys, and being all like mysterious, and it was like, we can see your left nipple, like
God
it's,
love her.
I know.
Happens to the best of us.
So I just think them shows they take your dignity in the best way though, but that's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Like,
If you
It's
can't
very
lose
Vegas.
your dignity and finicky, where can you lose it?
yeah, like
That's it.
I know. I think the words got very serious. Like it's like
know.
we need a bit of a laugh, and that whenever that all came out, it was just a bit like, right, everybody, like calm down.
It was so funny because when it all came out, I was working that Sunday and I had no battery on my phone.
Right.
And I charged my phone on Monday morning. It was like, bleep, bleep, is this you? Is this you in the background? I was like, oh my God. And then it was on the news and everything. I was like, my goodness. So I didn't know about it until like 24 hours after it all came out. So it was very funny.
Oh my God, stop it. If I was, and that's thank fuck I wasn't there, because if I had even like one WKD or a smell of a WKD, I would be in the fucking splash zone. I swear.
I actually had brought Nicole up to the Daphnes that night.
Right.
Because she was going to dinner.
To
with
the
her-
communion next door.
She was going out for dinner with her mates.
Right.
And then afterwards, they were like, do you want to come for a drink? Do you want to come for a drink? She was like, no, I'm heading home. And her mates like were sitting having a drink thereafter, and then they got invited in, and then were involved in the whole
my
thing.
Right, the hullabaloo of it all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It was funny. There were some people there that obviously did not know what was going on, and there were some people down for what was going on. They
Really?
were loving it.
Loving
like,
it. I love that,
all
though.
the male bar staff and like the sound engineers and stuff, they were like, what the fuck?
Really?
They didn't know what it was, and
Oh
it was
my
kind of
God.
funny seeing their reaction.
Reactions. Oh my God.
that's a gag.
But I think all of our listeners, I think they're all like they're all the type of people. I think they'd be in the front row. I think. They're all dirty
But we've
birdies.
been doing them over here. When I started doing drag, I've been doing it 15 years. And even like 10 years ago, I was doing hosting stripper nights in like Limavady and like
Yeah.
these Limavady of all places. But that one always stood out in my mind because like that night some fight broke out and the police came in and a policewoman ended up breaking her shoulder trying to break up the fight. So we had to stop the show. Ambulance and all came in. And to me that's a lot more worse than somebody getting beat with a cock.
Yeah. 100%.
But that wasn't reported. So I was like lives in my mind.
Everything's all PR, isn't it? It's
aye.
Yeah.
Even just Limavady alone.
I know.
That's a place I forgot of.
Lima Vegas.
Lima Vegas,
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just taking a quick break from the episode, guys. Special mention to our sponsor, which has been a sponsor this whole month. My favourites, Wavy Ice. So whatever the weather, make sure to grab yourself some Wavy Ice goodies. So this is some of the stuff that you could be getting, whether it is a bundle online. I'm hoping that the Pride bundle is still available for the whole month, but I'm not too sure. Just check that. But you can grab yourself a Wavy Ice sip. These are the pre-made cocktails. These are gorgeous. Now, Rusty, the bitch, is away with about 5 in her handbag. But look, we'll let it slide. You can get Trippy Tropical Punch. You can get OG Orange and then the Slutty Strawberry Daiquiri. Everybody loves that one. They also do Espresso Martini as well. Oh, there it is there. So that's the Espresso Martini one. So every all your favourite cocktail flavours. What's your favourite cocktail?
Mine's a Strawberry Daiquiri.
Strawberry Daiquiri is like, to me, like a hangover drink.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's screams holiday to me.
It's holiday, when you wake up maybe crusty eyes, you're about like, oh god, am I going to have a hangover the day I'm a holiday?
But it's also it's vanilla. It's like everybody's first cocktail, but you can't beat a classic.
It's a basic bitch cocktail, but it's everybody's favorite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everybody loves that, like strawberry daiquiri taste, like by the pool.
And also with the price of cocktails, like, can you afford to be experimenting?
These are such a bargain. I know.
Yeah.
You can't know. I think every choice is very important.
Mm-hmm.
But I do love a good mix and match. That's always likely where I go wrong on a night out. I'm sitting mixing flat out.
Yeah.
Love an espresso martini, but I'm straight on the toilet.
Yeah, I love an espresso
But
martini
I do love
too.
it. And it's worth it.
Mm-hmm. A bramble. I like a bramble.
Can't drink gin.
No?
No, I can't drink gin. One time I cried the whole way from Port Rush to Marfell.
Because it's
Swear to
gin.
fuck, yeah. And I will instantly cry. It's like a tap.
Yeah,
Can't drink it.
I don't
like my body actually rejects it, the taste of it.
See, I love...
Are you like,
you're
like bramble girly? Like,
No, I love, like, I love Captain Morgan's, I love Havana, I love my rums.
I love a rum,
but
yeah.
a rum doesn't like me,
Gives me bad heartburn sometimes.
Yeah, but
I need the
love
Gaviscon, but worth it. As well, but I love like Bacardi, anything like white rum, dark rum. I love them all. But all these cocktails here are available on their website. I say my favorite cocktail, I would say, yeah, and these here, my favorite is like the tropical rum punch. I love it. It's my favorite. But in general, like, yeah, I will admit it, it's a strawberry daiquiri.
You can't beat it.
I'm a basic bitch, and look, I'm going to own it. But you can get the sip cocktail pouches. You can also get the melted hangover gummies. These are amazing. They contain so many vitamins and so much goodness. So whether it's the sip cocktails, whether it is the Wavy Ice ice pops, or it's the melted hangover gummies, there is so much over. And the new pineapple vodka has now recently launched as well. Head over to Wavy. So head over to Wavy Ice's website. The link is going to be in the description section below. And yes, make sure to check it out. And thanks again for supporting. And thanks again to Wavy Ice for sponsoring this month and sponsoring this episode. But let's hear from that bitch, Rusty. And then, so 15 years, did you say?
15
That's
years.
crazy.
15 long
And how have you
years.
found, obviously, like with the RuPaul of it all, like it's...
It's completely changed it because like when I started, you could like anything with a sequin, you could run to Primark. You'd be
Yeah.
like, oh! Or back then I was a bigger girl. I had Randy Evans. And just anything with a sequin, even like a big lash, she can go wig off eBay, you were gone. But now it's all like your body, your corset, everything's fitted, lace front wigs, glue up down your eyebrows. And like when I started, my eyebrows were like waxed 2 wee lines.
Really?
It was awful. Like,
But that's what makes it.
I know. But now I would never leave the house like that.
No, I think like I definitely like the franchise has definitely made the standards so much higher. Like, and that's why. I don't know if would you watch Drag Race?
I used to.
Yeah.
I used to watch like the original one, but I think there's far too many seasons now.
Yeah,
I
it's
kinda
It's
got
overwhelming
lost.
now,
It
isn't
is
it?
overwhelming.
100%. Because like even whenever it was out, you kind of knew the big names like Chad Michaels or George Delano or Courtney. And now it's like some woman from wherever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just like,
because there's that many.
there's that many. It's hard to keep up. And you're just
There's
like,
that many. But I love the UK franchise over the
totally.
American franchise.
Yeah.
I think it's just got the perfect like drag to me is meant to be camp, it's meant to be crude, it's meant to push
totally,
boundaries, it's meant to be like
whereas
all tongue-in-cheek Hong
the
Kong.
American one, it's all perfectionism.
Yeah.
And they all kind of look the same. They've all got the same look. Whereas like the UK one, there's Bag of Chips.
Yeah.
And then you've got Blue Hydrangea, you've got Danny They're all
You
different.
have Charlie
ways.
Case, which is like a completely other end
Totally,
of the
yeah.
spectrum.
You've got that
you know?
alternative drag as well, which is really big in Belfast at the minute as well. There's that whole... But it's great. It's a whole different scene and everybody does it and they do their own version of it.
I know. I think my favourite, I just love like the Blackpool
Oh, yes.
of it all.
Yeah.
Like I love like, is it La Voix?
I think
Is it La
so.
Voix?
Yeah.
I don't know. Am I saying it
Uh-huh.
right? So that kind of Davina De Campo.
Campy, on stage of the mic.
Yes,
But
good
vulgar,
MC.
humoured. Lily Savage. I love the.
Oh, God,
Love
yeah.
like Teddy Von Tram.
Yeah,
like,
oh,
my God.
iconic,
Iconic.
icon.
But there's so many amazing queens in Belfast. So.
Yeah, Belfast is great.
Really great
like
talent.
And it's all we've all different in each way. There's not really any carbon copies of anybody.
No.
We're all their own niche and it's all good. So
Who would you have looked up to when you started?
I don't know. When I started, because there was only really like, there was Teddy, there was Trudy, there was Tina, there was Lady Portia.
You did it, yeah.
So you kind of had you didn't really, RuPaul wasn't really out when I started.
No.
I think you could watch it online, but I haven't a clue. Like I just looking up porn. What am I doing?
What category? Lesbian.
Pleasure Boy?
But but it's all like, I don't know. And a bit of Lily Savage.
Yeah,
and,
love.
Yeah, just the old
Blankety
school.
blank. Yeah. I know. I just love that kind of gritty humor.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which I think you are very like. I think you've the right amount of a bit of polish.
Yeah, I'm kind of lucky because I grew up with that. So like, you did have to hold your own. You did have to go into venues like working men's clubs and like whereas sort of some girls out now, I don't think they could walk in. They'd be too busy doing their black flips and their handstands and their death drops. I would love to do that. I'd lose my DLA if I did it. Flip and drop dead. I'd be gone. But maybe one day.
Yeah, maybe.
One day.
Never too late, but
never.
But who can be fucked,
I know.
You know, if you just have to rock up, like, like keep it minimal. Because Sunny, I don't know.
Oh,
honest
Sunny.
fuck.
And her and Tiffany Bontos, they're
Yes,
amazing.
oh my
They're like wee
God.
acrobats.
Oh,
and like
it's crazy. Like proper, like my back's even sore watching
I know,
them.
yeah. I watch sometimes like, oh my, couldn't.
No, crazy. Because I remember, so the first time I met Rusty was we were working at a drag brunch, and this was a big deal. Mackerfelt was bringing a drag brunch, which had never happened. So like, agricultural area-ish, townland. But everybody loved it though.
Oh, it was fab.
It was fab.
It was great.
Yeah.
That was a gorgeous venue. The
Great.
big stage. Oh, it was fab.
Where was that? Was that
Secrets.
Secrets?
So that was Secrets. But everybody loved it. They'd never seen anything like it before because obviously there's so much happening up here in Belfast, but there's not maybe so much happening in rural areas. So it was cool to bring it there, but everybody loved it. But I couldn't get over it. So it was my first time seeing you all perform.
Really?
But I
Okay.
just, oh my God, the cabaret show was just, had everything. Comedy, camp, humour,
But I think
dream
it was
girls
great.
moments.
Like that's something they're not used to because I noticed a lot of our brunches up here. They're all girls from Ballymena, Lisburn, Uri. They're all from from not from Belfast, and they're coming up to the city. So it was kind of great going into the Mackerfelt and doing
into the
that.
sticks.
Absolutely.
Have you ever been with a countryman? Oh, no comment.
I'm trying to think, but not many of them.
I would imagine yours is. I would imagine you're more like finance. What would be the?
Get the money up front.
Yes.
Deposit.
Anyone with a pulse.
Yeah. But we've talked on here before. Smick Dick. Sean's never heard of this,
Have you
obviously.
never heard
but
of
like,
Smick Dick?
yeah, it's a thing. Grey
Like
cottons. You can see it
or
wiggling.
Adidas, tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah. JD Sports.
Smells
I get
of
the
weed.
vibe.
Yeah.
Beat in a Stella.
Yes.
Sorted.
Like a souped up Volkswagen Golf.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Or
You
you're making
never
me
open.
moist.
Yeah. And if you're going for a drive, never open the glove box. That's the rule. You don't want to know what's in there.
What's in the glove box? I
Like it could be anything. That's why you don't open it. They're dangerous. Yes. Stop. And then, would you ever go on to like Drag Race or?
I've applied, and it's a lengthy
'Cause that's a lot to
application.
say,
It's a lot, so it takes about 2 or 3 weeks to do your application and like edit it and put it all through. But they always do it around November time.
Oh,
and
right,
that's
okay.
like Christmas time for all like
Yeah.
girls. So like you're trying to do this plus do your gigs. It's a lot to do.
It is a lot.
So I've done it twice. And then the third year I never applied, and they messaged me being like, "Oh, where's your application?" I was just see previous years. I was done because
Really?
it's so much, and you get
Yeah.
no feedback, and it's a lot of work to do. you have to like do different looks. You have to do like a 2-minute conversational about yourself, and then try to edit that down so you get everything in 2 minutes. It's a lot of work, but
and sometimes when you're putting that much stuff out there, it's disheartening too,
Oh,
because
100%,
you start doubting yourself,
Yeah.
and it might not even be anything to do with your ability. It might be just like the sheer
I
volume
think as
of
well, because at
things
the end
coming
it's a
in.
reality show. They're kind of looking for, they've got a set idea who they want.
casting-wise.
Yeah, totally. So it's just whatever way that they want.
Because I always say it's always timing. I think it's about like if always think it's not like a knockback.
Yeah.
It's like,
no.
Your time is all. I always think I think everybody will get their time.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about it. But I think they need to be definitely going across the sea more.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
There's loads of London queens and Manchester, and obviously they're bigger areas. But
And we've had our representation on our, but
we've only had I think if I'm right in saying we've had
technically
three.
3.
Yeah.
So John
Burrs.
Jumper's blonde.
Yeah.
She is from here.
Yeah.
She's from Banbridge, actually.
Is she? Boulevard.
So I'm a Banbridge girl.
Are
as well.
you?
Yeah.
Boulevard.
I'm the star of the County Downs.
Yeah, star of the county.
And then Wee Blue, she's
Blue.
Hillsborough. And then,
which
yeah,
she?
she's Hillsborough.
Here.
And then Charity, I think she's North Belfast, I think,
Right.
but we're not holding against her.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
But all the girls have done really well for
Really
the show.
well.
Like, it's fair play to them.
But I
like,
think most drag fans from here would like say that you would give like amazing representation to hear.
Oh,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
And I think there's a lot of people calling
Yeah.
for it. There's
a lot, yeah.
Like,
but I think
we're all waiting on it.
We're waiting on it 100%. I know, I do love it though.
Yeah.
It's
But I get that from like I play music and I play in a band and see sending out applications for like festivals and stuff.
I know.
And you maybe spend, even if it's like a quick application, it's like you're spending maybe 2 hours on it.
Yeah.
And it's just something you send out 30 of these and you hear feedback on like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And you're like, Jesus, that
know.
was a lot of work just in that here.
I just want somebody to tell me I'm shite. I'm like, oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Like,
at least if I know I'm shit. I know.
But, oh, no, it's...
Stop. But this is the thing. You see, anybody that works in the entertainment world, creative, like, this is like it's a hard graft. Like the work that goes into it, and especially with them editions, it's very Hunger Games. Meanwhile, if you just met up with one of the producers in Cafe Nero, had a wee coffee, and if get it over and done with. But it's this like it's dragged out. No pun intended.
Name of the episode.
Yes, a dragged out.
I'd be afraid. I probably wouldn't pass the psych test. I'd be like, God, no.
Really?
No, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Well, who knows?
No, there always has to be a method behind the madness. But tell me this: is tucking a thing? What's the for anybody? So, like, say like drag 101. Anybody that's watching this or listening to this right now, they haven't a clue about anything drag. So the pads.
But I don't pad.
No.
No.
Is padding's not essential?
You can do pad. I
now
find
it's a lot more. That's the good thing about it. It's all body shapes are a lot
bodies,
more. Are different.
I used to always wear big boobs and pads stuff. But like we're in July. It's very warm.
Yeah.
It's a lot to have on.
Yeah.
So maybe in the winter the pads will go on, but no, it's too much.
Yeah.
But the tucking is a big thing. Like right now I'm tucked.
Really? Oh my God.
Yeah.
And can you pee?
Oh God, yeah, you can pull her out and pee.
Oh, really?
But like try and tuck with these nails, like
Oh God.
I end up circumcised.
So do you have to pre-tuck?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
It's very, and in the awkward time, sometimes you'd be sitting in the back of a taxi and you were sitting on a ball. You're like, right, and you're trying to keep a straight face till you get out of the taxi.
But did you know you can pop a ball? Like you pop your ball inside, like you can.
Inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you?
Let's do it.
I'll use my tongue.
Stop.
So is that something? Because
You can't, like-
I know you have
Well, I
like.
don't want to sound really crude here, and anybody listening, I'm sorry. Like, if you've looked at me as a blue-eyed boy, but like sometimes when you're having a wank, if you're really going for it, like you can pop a ball out, like it pops up and like your socket.
You need to get that checked out.
Really? Oh right. Sorry. Anyone else?
Oh, no, it does.
Okay, only me. But you can pop it inside.
Okay, so tucking.
Inside of the.
There's 2 little orifices that goes up.
Yeah.
First, I don't know if that's the right word.
So you
Right,
pop
yes.
the ball up, and then am I right in saying you get like the skin and you tape it back?
Hold it all back.
Because I
Hold it
always
all
thought
back.
the balls would be a block.
No.
Depends on the size of your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all, circumstantial.
Aye.
But it's
I've
not
always-
always essential to tuck, though.
Oh God,
depending
no, you
on
have
the,
to, yeah, because all the costumes are like leotards.
Right,
and
okay.
I remember years ago, like whenever I first started, I didn't really have a clue and just smashed it into place and hope for the best.
Aye.
And I seen pictures after, it was all out to the side. And
You're
I had
like-
to message them, like, delete them off Facebook. Like, take them down.
Oh, was it given like
Oh God,
doner
like
kebab?
horse's hoof. Like,
Really?
yeah. A moose's knuckle. It was,
Yeah. Stop it.
Would,
no.
would tucking put you off doing drag, Jerry?
No, not at all. No,
No.
I know it. Well, I'm not a big hanger, like, so I'm all right. I'm tiny.
There's the sweet cherries there.
Yes. So no. But remember we were saying I would love to do drag just once. Just like as a once
Oh,
in a-
absolutely.
I
think
would love to.
You have to do it before the year's over.
Yeah. I would love to. I don't know when or what. Maybe Christmas or something like a Mariah Carey kind of like a cabaret show. I could be a part of yours.
Yes,
Would
get you in the Maverick.
I'll audition.
Well, that's the thing. So it's a very American thing to have drag families. Is there any of that over
There
here?
is over here, but I just... So some of it I think is very delusional because like, I'm a drag mother and it's like, really? But
You're more like a drag foster mother.
I'm more like a cur. But like I think like it's more so a family, like we all look out for each other.
Yeah,
You've got
yeah.
your people's backs, like your
Yeah.
sisters.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Because that's the thing, and then obviously, like we keep it all light and fluffy here, but obviously, there's so much kind of politics even around
God,
drag, and it's
yeah,
terrible. Like
uh-huh.
it's
I think things have gotten worse since the whole Trump thing.
Yeah.
That, like it's just it's funny,
Yeah.
but touch wood, I'm so lucky. Nothing's ever happened.
Yeah.
I've never been
no.
hate crime.
No.
As much as I'd love it to happen.
No.
There's been a few times, but
the
like
plots.
it's never happened.
No, I know. But I think here we're definitely a lot more community
Oh
focused,
God,
I think, aren't we?
I think
Compared to
because
the likes
everybody kind of knows each other or knows
Yeah.
somebody's man. You're just
Yeah.
like, you'd be afraid to say anything. Like,
Aye. It's very like, oh, well, tell your mom I was asking about her. That kind of culture here.
yeah, totally.
Which is a good thing. And then, what was I going to say to you there? Tell us the story about was it a stag do you were on or was it a hen? This is a gag, Sean.
So this is years ago.
Sure,
I
yeah.
would have worked anywhere. Like I'd work for the Taliban as long as they're paying, you get their money. Like and out. So I worked for the stripping
Same.
agency, and they booked me to a stag party. And there was meant to be a dwarf was handcuffed to the stag, but he couldn't make it. So they're like, "Well, we'll get a drag queen in." And I was like, "I'll do it." Handcuffed to this stag. Next thing he took a load of E's and started freaking out. And whilst I was handcuffed to him, and this like 8:30 in the evening, and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I don't think this is going to work." As much crack as it was,
Like,
but it was
has anybody got the key?
and I already swallowed it, so I had to. No,
I know the
it
key.
was just a lot. There's me a wee innocent lady.
And were you the height that you were?
Oh, I was a lot bigger then, so I was a big girl. So I was
Stop.
the height and the width.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think altogether I lost about 9 stone.
Serious?
Yeah, yeah. I used to be a lot bigger. But
Really? And then, like, what's the secret or
just stress.
stress?
Stress, move house,
Yeah.
life.
Yeah. I know. No, stop.
Sort of God.
That is actually the reality. Like people always like, oh, like I turned vegan. It's like no.
Stress. Life. But always good. And we've had a bit of help from Manjaro as well.
Yes.
So we,
Oh really?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Because Willie, or do you know Willie Thompson, the comedian?
Yes, I
he's
saw,
openly on
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in the Daily Mail.
I saw that. Yeah,
Which
for
is
him
so,
talking.
like,
what was it?
off-brand
I
for
saw the
Willie.
article, but I didn't read it. What was it about, or what?
So they're talking about the side effects. What was the side effects? He gets bad burps.
Yeah,
Right.
That's the
okay.
thing with it.
I've only ever had that once because I took too much of it and didn't realise.
Really?
that's what he said as
Yeah.
well. It's only when he's taken too much by
Really?
accident. So he said that on that Have a Word podcast. That's
Right.
Yeah,
why
yeah.
it was like,
Right, okay.
It went Daily Mail.
Right. I get you. Right. But what's the difference then between Manjaro and Ozempic?
So Ozempic is I took that one first, and it is
Yeah.
good, but it was really really slow. So I think
Okay.
that is semaglutide,
Uh-huh.
and then Manjaro is tisepratide or something. I can't say it properly,
Right.
but that is strong and it works far better and you get results quicker. So,
Really? Right.
I'm a great advocate for it. Go for it. Absolutely.
I'm very, take us with a pinch of salt here, okay?
Go for it. And it's so easy to get now.
Stop it! We're trying to let's be slightly ethical.
I know, we are.
But I think everybody seems to be doing it. Like, I don't know much about it. I don't know if there's... Because there's a whole debate about it. Like,
I spoke to a scientist about it.
Okay.
I went into the lab. Yeah. And it's the whole GLP ones. So they're going to be making them for like tannin, for alcoholism. Like it's going to be, so it's actually a good thing. So like you can tan safely, you can be an alcoholic safely. I don't know.
Oh, right, okay. Or like help with
help
with
things
that.
with
Right,
cravings and things. So it's this whole, these are all going to be coming out. It's called peptides or I think, don't quote me on it.
Right. I don't know.
I think it's something to do with the peptides, because the Manjaro is GLP-1, so that must be that sort of peptide.
Right. The only peptide I know of is like in the road lip gloss. The peptide gloss.
Well,
No.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Is that... Maybe it's the wrong one. Don't quote
the
me on
Hailey
this, but a
Bieber.
disclaimer. Don't listen to it.
No,
I'm talking shit. No, I'm joking. That's what I was told.
It's kind of like, imagine, it's like, well, who advised you? Well, I was listening to this really tacky podcast and a drag queen knew a scientist. So that's why I don't
Might have been a wizard. Who knows? No, he is a scientist. But whenever he mentioned weight loss and tannin, that got me. It's like perfect. That's
You're like, oh my God, the world has changed and it's going to be a better place.
You should get a scientist on asking questions
Really?
like this.
I don't know what the fuck I would ask, though. I'm thick as shit, though. I'm
Half the time we don't know what we're on about.
I'm
Like,
tits and teeth. I don't really. What would you ask a scientist if they were sitting here right now? I don't know.
how's the head?
How's the head? I don't know.
I
don't give enough of a fuck.
No.
Is that bad? I don't know. It's not my gig.
Yeah.
It's not my gig. No. But look, right. I'm wondering. Story times. Have you ever done them?
Drag queen story times? No. The ones
No.
where they read the
The
kids?
reads-
Oh God, no.
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 Right. No.
I wouldn't be. The only thing I've done with kids, I DJ'd at a kids' dancing competition.
Oh my God, right.
Yes, that was kind of
Oh,
fun.
is that like the dance competitions?
Yeah.
The ones like the
they go like crazy.
Crazy.
It's
Have
like
you
the
ever
wee
seen-
after party
What
for
are they
it.
actually called?
Disco dancing, I think.
Is that
Disco
the
dancing.
term?
I think so, yeah.
Have
So
you seen this?
Yeah.
They go like crazy and do freestyle. And
Yeah.
it's kind of cool, but
But-
this was like the after party, so it was just like playing S Club 7.
Oh, stop. I do.
I loved it though.
I
Very camp. 2-hour
Yeah.
gig in the Sunday afternoon. What else could you want?
stop it. And then like cheeky girls. I love the cheeky girls. I was thinking about them actually recently. They were in my
Yes.
dream randomly enough, but
What were they
they're on my
doing?
mind. What were they doing in the dream? Just performing.
Being cheeky.
Being cheeky,
hers.
yeah. Have you ever met them?
Yes, a few times.
Stop
They've been in
it.
Boombox a couple of times.
Oh my God.
They are gorgeous, lovely, lovely girls.
Stop it.
And it's just the whole story that comes along with them. It's their brothers or like their minders.
Oh.
So like they have these two. They're from Transylvania. Is that Romania? I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like these two big brothers come with them, and they're like in these little skimpy outfits, and they're like organizing the show in the running order, like touch my bum, and you know,
really?
Like, yeah, it's go on, what else? And then their mum wrote all their songs.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh
Isn't
my
that
God.
fabulous?
That's amazing.
I heard their mum write all their songs.
Oh my God,
It's
that's, but like the song is really catchy. But have you seen them recently? They haven't aged.
No, they look. Last time I saw them was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and they looked fantastic. Like
Manjaro.
literally straight off
Manjaro.
chocolate pops.
They didn't know that. No, like
Oh, they wouldn't need it.
No, they were gorge.
They need a chippy.
Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know where we go from here. I think that's basically it. Is that?
Well, should we do Russie's first ever drag story time?
Yes. Right. Do you want to do a drag story time with us?
Okay, yeah.
Right. Okay. So I don't know. Do you love reading?
Absolutely.
You're not dyslexic.
Reading's fundamental.
Fundamental. So I always love, if I'm not reading Shakespeare, I love to read That's Life.
Absolutely.
So I love a good real life story moment. Do you ever read these though?
Absolutely, I
The
love
stories in
those.
them. I'm always like, are they real or are they not?
Okay, so we're reading from That's Life, and the headline is Rest in Pleasure. Sarah Saucy gift. Saucy? Sarah's saucy. I can't even. Sarah's saucy gift from beyond the grave is still putting a smile on her face 7 years later. I wonder what it is.
Stop.
I made an impressive amount of cash rating people's bodies. 2, they'd asked me to give them a mark out of 10. They didn't care how mean I was either. I was all part of the kink. The money I was making gave me a new freedom, and I was able to treat myself to some holidays abroad. And everywhere I went, my butt plug containing Victor's ashes went too. So I'm assuming Victor... Oh, look, there's a picture of the butt plug.
Oh, stop.
Can you see?
Oh, fuck, it says forever on it.
Forever. Aw. What an interesting
So
race.
Sarah's partner, Victor, passed away.
Yeah. And she's
then
got
she
the
made...
ashes put into...
So that is Victor.
a butt plug, yeah. that
So
says
Victor was made
forever.
into a butt plug.
Wow.
And what's her thoughts?
Here. What a way to remember
Well,
Victor,
this
like.
is
You know
So
what I
if
mean?
you were to... Well, would you get cremated? I don't think I could get
I'd
cremated.
rather get cremated.
Would you?
I would get my ashes made into a butt plug and leave it to a random cousin I've never met before.
Really?
Just for the crack.
Really?
All these random cousins in America, just here you go.
Stop. And if you had to have your ash, like certain ashes scattered, where would you be scattered?
Anywhere. Weatherspoons. Put my table number down. Send me a free drink. I don't know. What's your
Burger
day?
King and
That's
Apple
true.
Green.
True.
And the Burger King at Apple Green.
The Burger King and Apple Green, no. I would want to be a bit more maybe the merchant, or am I fucking full of shit? Yeah. Scatter my ashes in the steps. But look, Rusty, thank you so much for
Thank
coming
you
on.
so much for having me.
I've had a ball. So tell us, right, what is coming up then? So we've just done Pride,
Yes,
obviously
we've just done
Belfast Pride.
Yeah. And you can catch me. I do a show every Friday and every Sunday in Maverick Bar. I also DJ and boombox on a Wednesday evening. Do a little bit of cheeky Wednesdays with Sunny Darling and Fierce Injection, just another drag queen.
Oh, love.
And also on Wednesdays, I host a quiz in Revolution of Cuba, and you can win yourself a £100 bar tab every week.
Oh my god, fuck you!
£100 bar tab every week.
And then would the quiz be like general knowledge, like weakest
General
link
knowledge,
vibes?
photos. It's like the smartphone quiz.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so it is quite fun, very
Right.
interactive. So,
Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh, yes, I've been there too.
Have you been there?
Yeah, was I there?
A class.
Yeah. And well, Sean, what's your verdict? Is it a good night?
It's great night.
Great night,
night,
yeah. I do love a wee quiz, you know.
It's good crack.
I never
Packet of
won.
bacon
Like,
fries, a vodka and white, and a drag queen and a quiz. What more would you want?
oh, exactly.
Absolutely. Scabies.
Yeah. I'm away. But look, we're going to leave.
Yeah, rest in peace to Victor.
Rest in peace to Victor with his butt plug. Rusty, it has been an absolute dream. First ever drag queen on the podcast, and honestly, like, it had to be you. It was perfect.
Oh, thank you so
Perfection.
much for having me.
No problem at all. So, look, we'll leave a link to Rusty's socials. That's how you can find out everything with any upcoming events that will be coming up. Revolution of Cuba, Maverick. Make sure to go check them out and check out the nights where you can find Rusty and all the queens. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks a million. Okay, that's us. Bye.